Castle Avenue for Ireland against Bangladesh.
William, you've got the coin.
Heads is the call, it's a tail. Ireland's
William, you won the toss. What are you going to do?
We're going to have a bat first.
Well, Anna Lewis suggested it would be a good pitch to bat on, and Ireland, a number of changes for Bangladesh, as their captain Mortaza alluded to, described as a good pitch. Little tinge of green in it, but he thinks that there should be plenty of runs.
Play should be a lot easier.
It's a little expensive.
He starts with a good delivery.
Sterling off the mark, emphatically. Crashed through the offside. Slicked around the corner, there's nobody down there. And that's 4 runs, and welcome ones too for... Shot by Sterling. Bit of running to do. Should get 2 here. We suggested this could be a good batting surface, Tino, when it started in that vein anyway. Oh, he's nicked that one. Has he? Well, there was a noise.
I just think it might be too high.
Oh, no need to look for that. It's gone many a mile. One of his favourite shots, Paul Sterling.
Brutal from the man from Belfast. Look at that, stand and deliver. Rabel Hussain is probably saying to himself, run and bowl it into the deck. And Paul Sterling saying thank you very much. Good nick.
And that's out. Caught it first slip. Linton Das takes the catch, and that's the end of McCullum, and he only scored against Bangladesh. Disappointing for a man who scored a century for the A side against Bangladesh to get out in such a fashion. Ireland lose their...
Rabel Hussain. McCullum, he goes for...
Well, it was a half stop. That's high in the air, there's no man down there. And it's gone for the second 6 of the Irish innings. And
that hike over my wicket beautifully. A real 20-20 shot. And getting the maximum. You're going to bring back the ball.
Would be a natural replacement. Nice shot clipped off the legs. That should run away for 4 and does so. Nothing the fielders can do about that. Nicely topped. Beautiful.
Andrew Balbirnie, his rich vein of form continues. Smashes it through the offside for 4. Well, the nick, as we spoke about, healthy edge, no slip in place. 4 with again, slashed. Gonna beat the man. That's a wonderful stroke by Andrew Balbirnie.
Excited to see what the future holds for.
Glove down leg side. Good take, give it in. Richard Kettleborough says yes. A little glove. Andrew Balbirnie looks distraught. Mushfiqur Rahim was...
Set his stall out.
And this is how Andrew Balbirnie was adjudged out. Down leg side, short ball on the pull. Richard Kettleborough believing just flicked the glove. It was a good catch by Mushfiqur Rahim down leg side. Low
So
to...
that explains why he's walking off so dejected.
Leg side wants to, should get 2, will get a boundary. That's wonderful timing by Paul Sterling. Nicely played, Paul Sterling. Leans on it. Another boundary. Absolutely sensational timing.
Well swept by William Porterfield. A real productive shot for him, and he'll be delighted with that. Backward a square for 4. Excellent.
On 49. And that's his half century. Paul Sterling getting to 50. His 27th 50-plus score in ODIs, the most for Ireland, going past William Porterfield, who's 26. And a good effort from Paul Sterling.
Absolutely. It's Sterling blocking off the ability of him to free his arms. And that was close. Mossadegh pushing that through. And Porterfield lucky to squeeze that one out.
The Rovers quickly now. Get it! The cries of catch it! And it's dropped. Well, it was a running chance.
There. In Clontarf, there's an opportunity. I want to beg in. I expect him to take that from this level. Hop wicket taker.
Goal dropped! Oh, Paul Stirling gets a backward point. Can't hold up.
I called it. Well, ball check. Felt like he's the wicket taker. It's dropped quickly as well.
Well, put away well by William Porterfield. Rocks back, smashes through the extra cover region for a much needed boundary.
Read a book.
Swept away. That's going to go for another boundary. William Porterfield all of a sudden finding some semblance of form.
Not a
Put away expertly by William Porterfield. Rocks back again. Punches up.
But not on this occasion, as Porterfield rocks back and eases that through the offside for full. And Stirling slashes that away on the offside nearly. And I think that will bring a lot of pleasure to a lot of people. William Porterfield has been in a run drought, and for him to raise his bat.
Porterfield on the reverse. Absolutely smashes that right out of the screws of the bat. And in the air over the top, Paul Stirling cutting loose here at Clontarf.
I called it, Neil.
Just a single which brings Paul Stirling on strike. Sitting on 99 not out. It's been a wonderful innings to back up his... There it is, Paul Stirling. ODI century. Wonderful innings. His first century since the 12th of March 2018 against UAE. Take a bow, young man.
Now time to throw the bat at it, one thinks, and that's the way to do it. Big six again into the mid-wicket.
To go, and this is a great way to start the last 8 overs of the innings. Felt like he didn't quite get all of it. He didn't hit it as hard as maybe he wanted to, but it flew.
Captain against captain, and the Irish captain wins that battle. Second six of the over. And again, coming together to look for another one.
Yeah, they might know where it is, but it's not coming back anytime soon, I think.
He scored 42 runs in total in 5 ODIs against Afghanistan, and this one is caught brilliantly out on the boundary. And 17 against England, 12 against the Windies, and 3 in the last match. But he's come back to form today, and that's a terrific knock and a very good catch in the deep.
That's William Porterfield, gone for 94. He'll be disappointed not to...
In the middle, Stirling on 106. Make that 107.
Back.
Now this one over the mid-wicket boundary has gone back into mystery, so this is what Ireland need now as we reach the business end of their innings. Thumping shot from Paul Stirling. He's on to 116. Slip in place for the bowler. Stirling whips it around the corner. There is a man down there, but he won't be able to cut that off. But he's still out there trying to carry his bat to the end. That ball is in the air. Iqbal is going to try and get underneath it from Kevin O'Brien and takes the easy running catch. That's the end of Kevin O'Brien, just trying to push the score on.
Only missed out earlier on in the over. A wicket this ball, the prize wicket of Kevin O'Brien, who's just come under the ball a little bit. Tamim's run in and assuredly taken the catch.
Ireland lose their 4th, 263. Stirling likes the look of that. Is there a man underneath to catch it? Yes, there is. Paul Stirling doesn't carry his bat to the end, but it's a wonderful 130, and Ireland lose a 5th.
Yeah, very well bowled slower ball, forcing Paul Stirling to hit into the longer side of the boundary. Another catch. Javed can't believe it.
264 for 5. Markader crashes that one away, and it's a 6.
Yeah, he hit that with such ease. It was as if to say, don't bowl there. Crunched it wide over long on. and just watched it sail over the boundary.
A big psychological mark from Ireland if they can do it. Wilson cuts that one away. That's a lovely shot from Wilson, backward of point, and picks up 4 facing. Does well again. Paddles that round the corner. He's good at sweep shots and up on his toes onto that leg side. I know that 300. Cries of catch, and that's out. Backward point, clutching it. And that's the end.
Yeah, when in doubt, ball full and straight. Wilson's tried to squeeze it through the covers, but unfortunately found the point fielder who's taken a smart catch. 5 wickets for Jayed.
287 for 6. New batsman George down the hill he comes. And he bowls it. And he just tried to force the shot there, Mark Adair, but that's good bowling from side there. Perishes on 11.
Very difficult to hit. And he's gone so deep in his crease that he's in fact hit his own wicket. So that might be why Seifelin looks slightly ironic. Adair goes for 11.
His team today. Out goes Tim Murtagh with a tight hamstring. Toss, deciding to put themselves into bat, and it's a wicket. Second one in the over with Mark. But 292 for 8. The last wicket there, bowled around his legs, George Dockrell. And Ireland's innings ends with Bangladesh now winning, or looking for. And Ireland at one stage were 59 for 2. And then it's wicket. Jayed. This is Tamim Iqbal, one of 2 opening batsmen. And Linton Das comes in today, a 24-year-old wicketkeeper batsman.
And hopefully for them today,
Score of 121. And that's going to go past Wilson and McCarthy. That's a good shot. He's beaten the 2 fielders, who's going to run away for 4. And a nice shot on the up. That's a good shot, square of the wicket, no need to run for that. Lovely shot, up on his toes. Well, Porterfield gets his hand to it, but it can't prevent the 4. Well, they won't stop that. George Dockrell just watched it sail by him.
McCarthy straying onto the pads, evades the man in the deep. Tamim Iqbal. Beautiful stroke by Tamim Iqbal. That is Tamim Iqbal to a T. Elegance personified, beautiful cover drive. Drop catch, Gary Wilson diving away to his left, no slip in play. Up and over, stand and deliver, Tamim Iqbal, given a life. Cut away, that's going to be another boundary, and that's easy pickings for Linton Das. Short of a length, too much width. Well, that's a wonderful stroke. It's short, it's wide, yes, you've still got to place it and put it away. And short ball, Tamim on the pull. Oh, that's dreadful. George Dockrell, that is really, really poor feeling in the deep. Yep. Well, Gary Wilson will give chase. It's going to reach the boundary, I think. McCarthy. Well, that's help yourself bowling. Short, leg side. Tamim Iqbal's not going to miss out. Easy as you like.
Bangladesh is the talk, and he will be looking forward to this World Cup coming up with great relish, great form, consistent form. And that's 50 for Tamim, or 46 deliveries. And another great effort from him. And again, just that little congratulatory base between Das and himself, that cohesion.
Well, that's got the treatment it deserved. Takes Bangladesh past the 103 without loss after 50. It's cut away, it's going to get past McCullum and go all the way for 4 to end the 16th over. It's comfortable for Bangladesh so far, 112 without loss. Oh, he's out. Is he chopped on? Well, there's a wicket, and Taman's gone in a wicket, and they've got it with this delivery. Yeah, he's played on all right, and he throws back the head in anguish, and celebration time for Ireland. Finally, Bangladesh 117 for 1. Oh, that's edged. It's gone for 4. Despairing dive from Wilson. George Dockrell is going to go for 4. All the way down the hill. Nothing. That's in the air. I think it's going to beat the fielder. He's gone for 6. Cries of catch it while it was in the air. It's gone for the maximum.
Say, but it was off a top edge, really. Das probably appeared a wee bit concerned initially, but it's kind of with a bit of breeze there, and of course it's to the short.
Litson Das gives himself a little bit of room, crashes it through the extra cover boundary for another boundary. Litson Das going on as well. As we mentioned, Isabel Joyce, get McCarthy on. He always gets a wicket, and he's sent back Litson Das. Clean bowled.
Be the ball, skipper. I'll get you a wicket. Don't you worry about that. Nice and full. It's gone straight under the bat, and Litton Das can't believe it, but he's got to go. 76.
Wonderful talent. And Mushfiqur Rahim. Absolute wonderful timing, wonderful talent. A man in form. Driven beautifully. That's going to be a boundary. Unbelievable stroke from Mushfiqur Rahim.
And that's beaten the man at fine leg.
Slow ball cut away. And that's cut too well by Mushfiqur Rahim. Wonderful player square of the wicket. Well, that's brilliant batting, and that's going to be another boundary. It's raining 4s here in Clontarf. A wonderful shot by Shakib Al Hassan.
Shot down the ground is going to beat the fielder. William Porterfield, despairing dive.
That's what you need as a unit.
There, won't cut that off. A month or so. Of course, it's where they'd like to be is the World Cup, but one of the teams who will be there, Bangladesh, filling their boots. Another 4. Oh, it's caught. Great catch by Wilson. As soon as and just a little hope for Ireland here. Just try to tickle around the corner. Good diving catch from Gary Wilson, diving away to his left. And the bowler celebrates. Bangladesh lose their 3rd on 2. Mahmudullah. Well, he won't after that. That's gone straight into the garden again.
That was disrespectful from Mahmudullah. How dare you hit me the ball before? This is what I should have done with it. And rightly so. That is a tremendous shot. Mind the windows. Mahmudullah Riyad.
That brings us to the end of the 36. Bangladesh 246 for 3. And here's the reason he had to leave the field. Interestingly, he played the shot. He may have just done possibly an interjuiced. We won't know till later on.
Yeah, it's
Defensively or watchfully, but again wide, and that's just easy pickings. Bangladesh batsman, and that is the end of Musaddiq, trying to guide it down to 3rd man, but he's simply guided it into the hands of Gary Wilson behind the stumps, and really from Ireland at all. But perhaps if there is a deserving bowler, Mark Adair does deserve that. First ODI wicket.
Yep, Musaddiq has to go for 14, scores 278 for 4.
And again, just did a little bit, Isabel, off the pitch, and again in the right area. And that's a maximum 6 runs.
That takes Mamadullah to 51 sixes in ODI cricket, the 4th Bangladesh batsman to pass the 50 mark in terms of hitting sixes.
And that will be that. Sabir carves that over long on for 4 to bring the conclusion to the match. Bangladesh winning by 6 wickets, chasing down easily the 294 required in the 43rd over. To the coaching staff, Stephen Rhodes really happy with his team.
Well, they knew that they were into the final anyway, but they won't have wanted to drop points against Ireland today. They've done it with ease. 294 wasn't going to be enough, and the Ireland bowling attack wasn't up to the task, unfortunately. So Bangladesh move on unbeaten to the final on Friday.
And so here is the match summary. Runs galore for all the Bangladesh batsmen. Tamim up top with Das, followed by Shakib.
A successful chase for Bangladesh in ODIs, and they did it with a lot of time to spare, so really good signs for them. That's the bowling card. Adair probably the pick of the bowlers.
So there's the summary. Ireland dominated by 2 major contributions. Paul